So, Sam Claflin, gorgeous to see you again.
Gorgeous to see you too.
Thank you. I'm sure at this point in promoting the Riot Club, you've been asked a lot about partying, riotous behaviour.
Not really, actually. No. It's all kind of gone under the radar, luckily.
That's good. See, I want to ask you, what's the most boring, god-awfully tedious thing you've ever done?
Ever done? Oh, wow. Probably junkets. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I don't know. I think I was a paper boy back in the day. I was also worked at Sainsbury's. They were pretty tedious jobs, but you know, as a teenager, you need money. I needed to pay for my phone credit somehow, so I think probably somewhere around that region, my life was pretty dull. I wasn't a vandal. I wasn't part of a gang. You know, God, I had a really dull childhood. Yeah.
I missed out on being in a gang too.
Did you? Or maybe we should start a new gang.
Do you want to?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm not sure what kind of beliefs we'd have.
Let's go and vandalise some people and no, let's not do that. I'm too well behaved for that sort of stuff.
Okay. But this did look quite fun to film. Tell us a bit about filming it. What was your favourite bit? What was good?
I think it was the camaraderie on set, you know, between the 10 guys and everyone else who was sort of involved as well. You know, Lona, the director, kind of definitely gave us the freedom to play quite often. You know, and being in that room, that was the sort of first time like the 10 of us really properly together, and we were together for like 2 weeks, all day, every day. So as you can imagine, the personalities come out, and you know, the banter, the humour really started kind of coming alive. And, you know, by this point, we'd spent a lot of time socialising off set as well as on set and kind of getting to know each other properly, even though we all knew each other before. And, you know, as you can imagine, and I think it shows as well, I think that the moment we had the opportunity to trash the room in the film, it was pretty enjoyable. You know, we were quite literally given a playground and said, you know, do whatever you like. So it became very enjoyable. We kind of got carried away, I think.
And your character has some fantastic rants in this. He loves a good rant.
He loves a good rant.
But what in real life would you like to rant about? What really bugs you?
I'd say it was either traffic or, you know, rush hour tube journeys, which still to this day, it's the rudeness of people on the tube at that time in the morning. I don't understand how, like, for some reason between the times of like 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. it's just so hectic, and I could go on for hours ranting about the rudeness of people. You know, why not smile?
They become little underground demons.
That's it. It is a different London, you know, at that time of the day. Completely different London, and London is my favourite place on earth, so it's kind of a little depressing when, you know, the great thing about being an actor is very rarely am I on the tube or even in London, you know, but kind of everything's off kilter and out of hours, so I very rarely have to kind of deal with that 9 to 5 job, you know, luckily, but yeah.
Good work, you.
Yeah.
And we're playing a little game of passing around questions.
Okay.
Max has a question for you, and I'd like you to think of one for Douglas, if you don't mind.
Right.
Max is quite flattering. He said, how does Sam get those incredibly defined shoulders?
What? Do I have incredibly defined shoulders? I always think they're quite rounded.
I mean,
I'll take it.
He was doing this. I think he thinks
Oh,
they're
my traps.
I think he thinks you're quite stacked.
Honestly, I don't know where that's come from, but thanks, Max, for that. Yeah, I don't. I go to the gym, I guess. I swim a lot, which I think won't harm me. I don't know. I was born with this. This is my mum and dad's genes. My mum has incredibly large shoulders. Actually, no, I wear shoulder pads. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't do anything out of the ordinary to perfect my shoulders.
Well done on the shoulders. I mean.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Max. Love you, man. And my question for Doug.
Yes.
What's his morning routine? Like when he wakes up in the morning, what's the first thing he does and the last thing he does, you know, before he has to leave the house?
Okay.
I'd be intrigued to know, like, I mean, he must use some sort of incredible moisturiser, but, you know, he always looks flawless, so I'd love to know how long it takes him, you know, like the whole morning routine. Whether he wakes up and just rolls out of bed and looks that good every day, or whether there's some. I'm assuming there must be some sort of
witchcraft. I'm going to imagine.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
one's that
good
pretty.
God, I don't understand it. My wife even pointed out. She went, "What is it?" Because normally she said. I mean, I say this whilst I've got a bit of stubble. She's like, normally when people have stubble, they look a lot worse, but with Doug, he just looks even better. I'm like, all right, so what are you saying? But yeah, he's a very beautiful boy.
Right, I'm going to go and investigate. Oh, sorry, must stop chatting to you.
Sorry.
Oh, lovely
Crabs.
to see you again. Right,
Cheers.
I'm off to do some detective work with Booth.